he's got over a mil, right?
When you know it's for a good foundation.
How do you
I
like
don't
the
feel
first
bad.
hand he
I love
plays?
him.
He makes
I
a
hope
full
he
house
wins
against the
everything.
flush. He's going to pay
I
off.
want a chance
He'll be
to
stuck 200,000.
win and pop myself. That's all.
The first hand he plays.
Patrick Antonius makes it 4,000 with his ace-jack.
That figure's familiar to me, 4,000. I don't know why, but look at this.
Now, he can't
got a
complain
hand.
about kings, can he?
Feels like aces.
Yeah.
I wish it was aces, but it feels like it.
Okay,
Come on,
what
do it.
feels
Call it.
like aces, isn't aces, is higher than queens.
And starts with a K.
You got a problem in this hand.
I got a problem.
You know what the problem
I
is?
got a problem with every hand.
That I like you.
I appreciate
Or
it.
else I'll
I
chase
hope
you.
everyone folds. I would like to win the pot.
Patrick's going to call and need an ace to take the lead here.
3 queen, 10 on the flop.
Let's see how much Jamie's going to bet here.
How should I play? 4 or 5
Doesn't want Patrick to draw.
15,000.
He only bets 15,000. And Patrick would win if an ace came or a king would make him the nuts.
Patrick calls.
And Patrick's going to call. Jamie should probably bet a little more.
There's a king.
There's the king. There is the king. This is terrible luck for Jamie.
Uh-oh.
That was like 22 and a half to 1.
Wow.
And now Patrick's going to bet it
45 grand.
like he's got ace king. Jamie knows that Patrick doesn't have jack 9. But Jamie should also realize he only bet 15,000 on the flop. So it's possible that Patrick has ace jack. But I don't think Jamie can stop himself.
I raise.
Jamie's going to raise, and he's going to be pot committed, and Patrick's going to be a 3-1 favorite.
Oh, man.
Because whatever he raises, Patrick is going to go all in. And like I said, Jamie's going to have to call.
Man, Patrick looks hungry.
I'm just counting.
Looks like a lion.
He really does. And Jamie looks like a gazelle right now. Oof.
Well, he's got a little better chance than the gazelle.
I'm all in.
I call.
I got a set of kings. You got ace jack, huh?
Let's check.
Unbelievable.
And
You
now
wanna
you're
do any
watching the
business?
biggest pot in the history of high-stakes poker. $743,000 and change. This is unreal.
Unbelievable.
No. Is there 100 stack? Because I don't see any.
No.
No, 210, 230, 245.
Unbelievable.
A little over 250 maybe.
What am I going to do, right?
You're right, 300.
You want to run it 3 times or something?
We can run it twice.
Twice? Okay.
Or can we run it 3 times?
You can do whatever you want.
How much
Do
is
whatever
in
you
the
want.
how
This
much
is
there is
your
in the
world.
pot?
He's got about 300 here, just so you know.
The table just came alive, man.
Kind of feel a little sorry for Jamie. That was really unlucky.
They played it 3 times now,
That'll be
Gabe.
a winner.
And each river card will be worth almost $250,000. Jamie's hoping to win one of them.
There's a queen. He's got
He
one.
wins the
right, you
first.
got
Oh,
one.
man.
All right.
Pretty good start.
That's a good start.
But you wished you hadn't run it 3 times.
I wish I hadn't run it 3 times, I know, but
Why? Better than twice.
Jamie's got 250, almost.
Maybe.
Here's the second one.
3 of diamonds.
A 3. Wow, 2 out of 3.
I've seen some shit. That is so
Should have done it 4 times, I guess.
yeah, I don't like my chances on this one either, but
Now comes the 10.
This is where I'm running.
now comes the king.
I don't think he can do it 3 out of 3.
3 in a row? Okay,
Okay.
nice then.
Guess we have to
You have to
count.
count down your money, Jamie.
Remember, originally Patrick
Chop this
wanted to
one
run it
2 ways.
twice. Running it 3 times was a last-minute decision on his part.
Saved him $248,000?
It sure did.
Oh, man.
Maybe the jack, but
Yeah, he called.
What happened here?
I just called.
Well, that steamed me up, boys.
Ace 10 of diamonds for Doyle here. He's going to raise to 11,200.
Hearing that story about how he threw away the best
See, that's
hand
how far off I am. I didn't think it was even a possibility he had a flush.
made Doyle put in $10,000 raise. Will Jamie call when it gets back to him with a Jack 7 offsuit? What do you think?
The guy's got a foot out the door, and I got to say,
Wow,
yeah.
can't miss that family.
Yeah, I can't miss this. This might be my last hand.
Here we go.
I'm surprised.
60,000 in the pot.
But again, you're better at
Yeah,
Somewhere
making
around
these
there.
calls than I am.
poker community is
Couple
well
people
aware of
connect.
that.
Let there be connection.
Flop me something good to go out on. Let me go broke on the last hand.
Ace Jack 4 on the flop.
Well, he has flopped a pair of jacks, but he's surrounded by aces. Aces to the right of him, aces to the left of him, and a better jack in the middle. And Dole's playing this hand real fast.
He bets 40,000 here.
And Sammy did the Lebanese chip dance and then threw his hand away. Now, Guy's got aces, but Guy's got to be aware that Doyle has not raised too much before the flop, but doesn't matter. Guy's called with his ace-5. Guy needs a 5 to take the lead here.
2 of diamonds on the turn.
2 of diamonds is a dangerous card. It gives Guy an inside straight draw, but it gives Doyle the nut flush draw.
Damn.
Key checks, and Doyle bets 110,000 here.
That's a pretty strong bet.
Yeah.
I think Guy might have called something like 60, 70,000, 110. Don't think he's going to call.
Hi, raise.
10 minutes ago.
He just said raise. Just when I said he wasn't going to call, he said raise.
But you were right.
I was right. He wasn't
Yeah,
going to call.
Wasn't going to call at all.
200,000.
200 more.
Guy is trying to make Doyle throw away
Here this long.
ace, queen, ace, king. And Doyle doesn't look like he's in any mood to throw it away.
No.
I mean, I would be putting Guy on a big hand here. You just called on the flop.
30,500 more.
Let's have to go, eh?
Doyle's
Yep.
going all in for 30,500 more.
Man.
He called it. He already
30,000.
said call.
Wow.
30.
Man. And we're now looking at the biggest pot in the history of high stakes poker.
And the whole table is going to be shocked when they see the hands that these two guys have.
What do you got?
Ace 10 and a flush.
Oh, with the diamonds. He's got outs.
Want to show your hand? You want to see mine? Okay, do
You
whatever
can
you
hold
want.
on. You can deal once or twice. That's why he's asking.
No, he
to
doesn't
wait
run
now.
it. He doesn't run it twice.
I have ace 5.
Oh, whoa.
You did it once or twice, it didn't matter. You saved it,
Huh?
You saved it.
You can run it more than once. So you're allowed to
Oh, you're just
decide.
not going to run it once.
It's up to you.
No, it's up to you. Believe me, I'm not going to decide that.
You have the advantage. You have the advantage there.
The biggest hand
He's not- doesn't want to
So-
in the history of
so I
high
should
stakes
run it
poker.
twice, right?
Most money in the center of the table
Twice.
on 2 very mediocre hands.
And they're going to run it twice
What a
here.
call, Doyle.
Buddy, I've sat here all day and hadn't made a pair.
3 or 5.
Any catch?
You got to hand it to Doyle making that call. He did have the nut flush draw, but it was a hell of a call. And it was a hell of a play by Guy.
Yeah.
4 also.
4, you'd split it.
There's a queen.
That's 1.
One more.
1 for Doyle. Guy needs a 3 or 5 that's not a diamond.
Give us a face card.
Well, 3 will be perfect. Oh,
10 will do it.
Right, I won one.
Nice hand.
Nice hand, Dolly.
good to be patient, Doyle.
When you don't make a pair for 8 hours, you go crazy.
That didn't look like the best hand when he raised you.
I couldn't.
And somewhere in the world, a performance of Cirque du Soleil will be for Doyle's benefit tonight.
He thought he was beat.
And Barry's got aces. Wow. Peter Eastgate's raised in late position. Barry might think he's full of it. He's going to raise to 15,000.
Look at this.
And Tom Dwan might think they're both full of it. He's got the king, queen of spades. We know that Tom Dwan's going to call here. But it's hard to predict what someone who lives in Durland is going to do in this position, so I'm not even going to speculate. Let's just watch.
Every season he won, every cage game he won. He's a good player, the best player, buddy.
All right, he's going to call.
Peter Eastgate might raise. He might think ace king's the best hand here.
Now he's just going to call. Queen, 4, deuce, 2 spades.
Wow. Wow. What is it that Francis Scott Key said when he was in the Baltimore Harbor?
Bombs bursting in air.
A rocket's red glare. That's what we're going to see here in this hand. Tom Dwan's got top pair and a flush draw. Barry's got aces. And when the hand is over, let's see who remains at the dawn's early light.
Dwan starts out with a $28,700 bet.
Peter Eastgate's missed the flop. I don't see him calling here.
And Barry raises to 100,000.
He's not going to slow play his aces. There's 2 spades on the board. He hopes Tom Dwan has a queen. He doesn't want Dwan to have a queen and a flush draw,
No.
which is what he has. Dwan is probably thinking, well, I can't be an underdog even if Barry has an overpair. Actually, Dwan would prefer Barry has aces instead of kings. But whatever Barry has, Tom Dwan's got to go with this hand.
Here he comes. Wow, he's going to raise to 244,600.
Barry says okay. He's going to put Dwan all in.
Oh, man.
Barry's hoping that Dwan has the kind of hand he has and not a set of deuces or a set of fours.
Yeah, I'm all in case we're not.
You got anything?
A little bit of something. Are we flipping them?
You guys got anything?
That's what I figured.
Best hand.
That's what I figured you had. Guess I could have taken the card off.
I'll find
I'm
out.
gonna take those back.
You guys gonna make one?
I think so, right? Whatever you want, I don't care. I don't
What?
problem with whatever. She said, are we running at once? I think so, right?
Yeah, I want to run it once. If you wanted to take a couple hundred back, that's okay. That's pretty easy.
Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead, run it.
22-year-old Tom Dwan says no deal.
Once.
Let's play cards.
Another queen. Oh,
Wow. Barry's dead to the case ace. Tom Dwan wouldn't take 200,000 back. Unbelievable. You don't want to do what I want to do, run it twice. I'm not going to do what you want to do.
no case ace. Tom Dwan has just won the biggest hand in the history of televised poker. Over $900,000 in a hand with no
180,
deal.
230.
Well, such a good check you made with those 2 aces.
Ah, smooth talk, man. I just checked it.
Sammy's going to raise, obviously, with his king,
What
queen,
do
and
you know?
diamonds.
You don't think I knew I had the best hand, Doyle? It's common
know.
sense. Oh, yeah. I was
You
scared.
sleeping with the guy or what?
Antonius
I was worried
makes a
about
play, raises to 16,000 with a jack 9 of hearts.
You could have had a 10.
And Sammy and Doyle are talking about the aces and kings hand with Jamie Gold.
I said a 10. He had a 10 on the board.
Surely if he'd had a 10, he'd have bet it all.
Yeah. What?
No, listen.
He would have bet himself if he'd had a 10.
And Patrick, who's been kind of quiet,
Right?
has decided to make it 16,000 with a jack 9 of hearts. Very interesting. He's got position on
Check
Sammy.
dark, Patrick. I know you're going to bet. I'll move in if I hit a pair or something.
639, 2 diamonds.
Patrick flops top pair, and Sammy's got the king high flush draw. Sammy's checked.
Patrick bets 20,000.
And we have a raise coming here.
Sammy's gonna raise to 100,000.
Big raise. It was a very large raise and it was very fast.
I'm all in.
Raise all in.
I call.
Patrick has gone all in with a pair of nines. And Sammy called. Patrick went all in, $482,000, and Sammy called immediately.
You have a big hand? You have a set?
I don't have a, you have a set?
No.
You don't have a set? You're flushing?
Very often they
No,
go, "Do
you
have a
flushing?"
set?" And they end up asking if they have a pair.
This is the
You got a pair?
This is the biggest
At the
pot in
end,
the
they're
history of
asking
high
each other if
stakes
they have a
poker.
pair.
It's
You
right.
might have
Yeah,
my
it's bigger
big.
than the one you guys just had.
This is incredible.
He has a 3 and a flush draw.
It would be.
Ace 3 a diamond. Come on. Let's see.
No, he doesn't have flush.
want to have the record.
What do you have?
What can you have?
2 over.
Actually, as we see, Sammy's a little bit of a favorite here.
Uh-huh.
Ace king flush?
You tell me first, I'll tell you second.
be diamonds if there's 2 overcards.
Okay, we're gonna do business. We're gonna run it
Oh, we
twice.
always do business, me and you. I mean, we might chop it if we look. We don't have to look. Just tell me what you have. I'll tell you what I have.
I suggest you guys open
times?
the cards.
Huh?
2 times?
Both players
can
are a
do
little
anything you want.
superstitious and they don't want to turn over their hand first.
We probably can do that, but what do we have?
Yes, ace
I have a weak hand.
You went all in. I have a weaker hand than you,
No.
but you're my customer. I gotta play with you.
You don't call me with 1 second.
You got an ace high, Patrick. That's good.
How do
He
you know?
doesn't have ace high. He's got a pair of 3s and a flush draw, and he's got
He
2
said no
over and a
flush.
draw.
He didn't have a flush.
Yes, he has a flush for sure.
No,
Me?
you didn't have flush.
Oh my god.
What do you have? You crazy all in? What do you think? We're kids here?
Follow water, please. Wow, it's almost are stuck.
You're not playing solitaire, fellas.
Buddy, me and Patrick we play every day like this.
4 times.
Fine. What do you have though?
It's your showdown. Who's
Do you
showing
have a
first?
pair at least?
I have a pair. I have a top pair.
You show first.
Top pair. Bring us one more Patrick here. $500,000 on top pair.
Come
What
on,
do you
turn your
have?
hand over.
I got aces, Doyle. What do you know? I ain't gonna tell you what I have.
Oh, he has
Okay.
Jack 10 a diamond or
Okay.
Jack Queen a diamond.
I got 2 over and a flush.
Okay, so it's a flip.
4 times?
What's your over?
Can't tell you, surprise you though.
No, no, no.
2 face cards. 2 face cards.
I love you guys.
It's at 10 seconds.
Who cares? This
Okay.
is our money. Not. I mean, we're
Okay.
running a show. We're
Okay,
paying for it.
let's run it 4 times.
Am I
They're
right?
going
I
to
mean,
run it
it's
4
ridiculous.
times.
We've
4
never seen that
times.
before either.
Yeah.
Why don't they just run the rest of the deck? Run it 15 times.
For them now.
Okay, that's
Wow.
Oh, man.
Sammy catches a
Don't give me
diamond.
no more diamond.
And Patrick catches a 9. Who's dead to a 9.
$250,000 9.
Patrick wins the first $250,000.
that's even.
It's really fair enough, buddy.
And Sammy catches another
What
diamond.
happened
Diamonds
if
in
it's-
this deck.
I
And
don't know, that's
Patrick
me
can't
taking
draw out
off.
on that time.
One apiece.
Second
I
round to
guess my pair is
Sammy.
still good if I
It's
had
like
it.
a 4-round fight. I
Yeah.
get the feeling it's going to be split at the end.
Oh.
Don't you get that feeling?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah. After all this,
Sammy still hasn't got
That's
a
you,
queen
buddy.
or a king
Definitely
yet.
It's not me.
No diamond, no queen or a king there.
That's you, of course.
2 for Patrick.
I like Patrick's
more to
chances
go.
here.
Of course. I always like Patrick.
One more to
chances.
go, right?
Just amazing. I'm telling you. Just amazing.
Sammy
I mean,
needs the
there's
king,
no
the queen,
respect
or
at
the
all.
diamond here.
4.
Do you agree?
One
Don?
more card for a split.
Oh, man.
No.
No, goes to Patrick.
Patrick winds up winning 3/4 of everything.
Big win.
DVD store. But he likes Shogun.
What are you going to do?
Big Papa's got a mind of his own.
So the minimum there? Oh, good. I have a really bad hand.
It's almost the minimum.
I would have had to call the minimum.
Rich Van Portman was the first, right?
Sure, Nick Nolte. Yeah.
Peter Strauss.
And that girl Kay Lenz. I was a big Kay Lenz fan. Flop comes King 3-5. Couple of clubs.
Interesting flop. David Benjamin's got the nut flush draw, and Guy has got top 2 pair. And Sammy's going to bet He's got a bicycle at a NASCAR race here, and
He bets 13,000.
well, there are times that a pair of threes might be the best hand here, but this is not one of them. And what is David Benjamin going to do with the nut flush draw? Looks like he's going to raise.
All right.
He's going to raise it up to 43,000.
And now comes the Mr. Gee with the top two pair.
Total of 43. I raise.
There's another raise.
We got a game.
This game is so much better with straddle.
125.
I mean, I don't get only one razor, two razors every time I bet.
He raises to $168,000.
He's put in a $125,000 raise here, and I have no idea what David is going to do. David has about 600,000, and that was the right size raise. 100,000, I'd be sure he would call. 125,000, it's hard to just call. He's got to be aware that Gee has to have a big hand here. Gee is not making this move with king, queen, or even ace, king.
All right, I'm all in.
And he's going all in $600,000.
Wow.
Much?
Cover
600.
That's a $432,000 raise.
Have to think about it, eh? You have your ace king.
Benjamin looks sick to his stomach here.
That's what I think you have.
Yeah, I think that's an honest reaction. He knows that Gee has got a call here,
This is what I love about poker.
and he was kind of hoping that maybe Gee had a smaller flush draw, possibly with a straight draw.
No, it's good. I'm glad. No, no. This is good poker.
He's just saying in the tournament you can't.
Listen, I have to go. I call.
And Gee calls.
Oh,
How many
boy.
times you want to draw?
David is not happy.
One time? Okay.
Well, we now have the biggest pot in the history of high-stakes poker, $1.2 million in change.
And Gee said, I want to run it once.
Well, this is now the new biggest, is it? No, it's about the same.
We just said that,
Come on, Barry.
I'll take
Listen
either
in.
one of hand. You know, I can bet either hand.
You just wanna gamble,
100,000.
right?
Just want to gamble.
How about on the?
I'll bet
bet on
kings
Gee.
and fives. I'm betting money for it.
But man, I'll put 100,000 on Sunday. Dole, which hand do you want? I'll take a
I
hand.
take your hand
either
any
way.
day. Huh? I take your hand.
100,000?
Deuce 4.
What do you want to do? It's for you. I don't care. It's you know, I know it's a lot of money for you.
It's fine. You said one time.
No, listen,
David. I don't object.
I just want to say one thing. Yeah. It's probably more important that putt than it is for me. So I just want to let you make the decision.
You know what?
You choose.
I don't know.
You said once, one?
You choose 1 and 2. That's it. He's telling you.
You know, huh?
That's nice.
This represents one day in his life and represents your life.
It's a lot of money.
Dog can be pretty funny.
I hope it doesn't represent my life, this fight. I hope I wouldn't be here today.
Or there's another proposition. We'll just play for the putt which is there.
Wow.
Wow.
That I can't say no.
He's just saying, let's
That's
play for
very
the
nice to me.
168,000 each. That's a huge break for David Benjamin.
I have to agree with that.
Including the 125?
Or I'll just take that. I don't know. What do you want to do? I know I'm favorite.
Yeah.
I know I'm very favorite. So I'll make you a deal. I'll take the putt and forget it.
The middle part here?
Yeah, this I take and you forget.
Can I get my money back at least?
Now Guy's saying he'll
I had
take
about
the
20,000.
He takes the middle and that's it.
Huh?
70,000 or so that's in the pot. 43 of that.
Me neither.
Come on, I have
No,
to
no,
see.
I agree. We don't want to see cards.
Can I see it? I'll never tell a soul. I'll never tell a soul. Please, please, I
I
want to
haven't
see.
won one of those spots, so I'm not
let's
seeing
go.
any
Fair
card.
enough.
No card. No
Let me see.
card.
I won't tell anybody.
No, we both don't want to see it.
We can look at
We
it.
can
This is,
look.
no, this is.
Just give him all the
This
money.
is.
Give me the cards. Give me the cards.
No, I'm not giving you the card.
Fair enough.
You got some equity. You got some equity there.
This is a huge break for David Benjamin. He just lost 47,000 in the pot. He could have lost
I mean, if you had one pair,
600,000.
you know, I'd play, but if it has that,
Yeah, I had to bet. I knew
Oh,
it.
it's
I
set,
was
you know.
putting either in flush draw or an ace king.